This is a great little car, but like all classics, it needs regular maintenance. I've noticed that one of the steering rack gaiters is a bit perished, so it's time to put on the famous orange gloves and get cracking. I'm sliding the wheel under the car to give a safety gap in case it falls off the jack. It's a good idea to clean up all the threads just to make things a bit easier. Yep, I had loosened this before. Here I put a pen mark on the steering rack, then I measure between that and the end of the track rod end. Because I'm not changing the track rod end, that gives me a reference point so that I can return it to exactly the same place, which should keep the steering straight. I'm locking off the calipers just to make sure I don't knock them or anything daft and completely lose my measurement. But obviously I've got a photograph of the dimensions as well, which makes it easy to go back to. can see the split in the gaiter here. All the mud and water will get in there and just wear that joint really quickly. So it's best to get a new one on there. While I'm here, might as well chuck loads of grease on it. Getting the new gaiter on is a bit of a battle, particularly trying to get the big end over the actual steering rack. I use this tool. It's actually a dental tool, but I picked it up at a model engineering show. I used it just to ease the rubber over the steering rack all the way round. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it on camera because I just couldn't get the camera in there, as well as my hands and the tools, and see what I was doing. But it worked really well. I'm using copious amounts of copper slip on this thread. Really want to be able to get this undone in the future. There we go, I'm bringing back the calipers and checking the measurement. As I said before, this will mean that the steering's straight and I won't need to retract the car. I'm using the torque wrench for the vital track rod end nut and then giving the lock nut another little tweak just to make sure it's tight. As we took the time to preserve the tracking, it should in theory still drive in a straight line.